Well, howdy, y'all. This is my first live ever on this channel. I'm Pookie, and it's good to see you guys in the chat. And thank you so much for taking a second or a minute or minutes to join me. I hope you guys are doing well. I saw you guys in the chat, so I have you. That's my cats being fed. I have you guys on my cell phone too because the quality's so much better, but I have my chat over here on my computer. Hey, Amanda, how's everybody doing? Tiffy 2 times, Hillary, Shannon, girl. Oh man, I'm so happy to see all you guys joining. I'm excited. Yay! It kind of makes it more real, doesn't it? I hope you guys have been doing great. Today is a non-low carb meal for me because I did low carb for a week and then I went to my daughter's house this weekend and we had Thanksgiving because she can't come down for Thanksgiving. So obviously I went off the wagon and I'm off the wagon now, but I don't know, maybe after, definitely after Thanksgiving. But for today I'm having, this is not that appetizing looking, but it's Singapore noodles with rice. So this will make me crave water, which is all I have today, just plain water. So let's see. Hey Inez, thanks for joining. How's everybody doing? This is crazy. I've never done it where I can actually get a response back. I saw somebody has a shrimp po' boy. Anybody else eating? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Hillary on Snapchat. I show off my cats too much, probably. My sisters are probably really tired of the private ones. You just don't even know how many I do on that. Let's see. Yeah, so we missed you guys too, or I missed you. Chloe did. She's over there taking a little bit of a bath, and McNeedy Greedy is behind me. She will try to eat my food, so I have a water bottle to spray her with. So be patient with me if I do that. So, Impossible Whopper. Oh my God, from Whataburger. Oh wait, no, Whopper is Burger King, right? I'm gonna take a bite. I'm gonna do it. Going in. Yeah. So I have done live before on my other channel, but I never thought before to do it on this channel. I don't know why, but I'm glad I am. And I'm glad you guys could take a minute and join me. I'm an inspiration. Well, thank you. Oh, here she comes. Get back. Yeah, she'll like the water. I'm not sure how I does, but I appreciate that. I've been pretty busy lately. I've been working my full-time job and then right after doing a lot of stuff with my reselling business since that's going to be full-time. So I just don't have a lot of time and I'm looking forward to getting some of that. When the reselling becomes my full-time job, I'm hoping that I can afford financially to make the rest of my evenings, just work like an 8 to 5, make the rest of my evenings more personal time. I can do mukbangs. I can learn to draw. I've been doing some of that, but I haven't done it in a while because I got super busy. So, but that's okay. Y'all, they put plenty of shrimp in here, but I think there's MSG in here because I'm super craving salt. Like it's salty now, but I'm super craving water. And yes, I have some, so I might drink some. I'm real bad about drinking water. So who had a shrimp po' boy? Shannon, I can't believe you're in here. That's awesome. Y'all, Shannon would write to me and I would write her back like pen pals. And then life got away for both of us, I guess. Courtney B, tell me about your man and the fun y'all have together. Okay. And yes, I said I have gained weight. I have, and I'm glad it doesn't show a lot, but it shows a lot. If you know what I'm saying. But I guess in my last video I probably recapped that I've been dating him for like 3 years. So I don't know, man. Like, I would truly be devastated if we broke up or something happened, you know? Because even if we don't get married, I'm at that point now. I'm just like, okay, if we don't. But I just really enjoy. I talk to him on the phone every day if I don't see him. When I see him, it's just so easy. Everything is easy with us. So I love that. And he's super, super thoughtful. Thank you, Hillary. She said, I think you look good. Like, I can put you guys on the screen, but I got to touch the screen to make that happen. See, there it goes. Why am I not seeing this on the... I see the chat, but this is not live. I'm going to refresh the page. Hey, Monica, thank you for joining. I've seen some of your comments, and I appreciate that a lot. Girl, no. Tiffy. Tiffy says, sugar plum yum yum, it's been 3 years. No. Hell no. Like, sugar plum yum yum just had me around his finger, and I was delusional. And Shannon even said it in some of the letters that, like, he was just the way he described people in words was like he was just really, it was generic, not specific to me, and I thought it was specific to me. So no, he has been out of the picture, um, well, over 3 years. Like, we broke up. I broke up with him like in March or something, and I met the current boyfriend in September, I think, of the same year, and we've been together ever since. So, you know, things happen for a reason. And he was just a phase of my life that, um, you know, when you're in a relationship, you don't see the things you should see, right? And that's pretty much what was going on there. So I had the experience. It was good to feel that in love feeling again, but really it was just infatuation. The man had zero motivation in life, I thought, and he only cared about himself. So at the end of the day, it was not a good fit for me. And like, for example, the guy that I'm with now, I met him. We dated a couple of times. I went to Ireland. I broke my ankle. You guys remember that being brought up. Well, we were, had been talking a lot, but then when we went out, we couldn't go out. He had to come over here because of, I wasn't mobile. And I had that rental house at the time, and he went and mowed that yard. He mowed this yard. Didn't even ask, like, I didn't ask for it. I didn't say I needed it done or imply that I needed it done. He just took care of it. And that's like the kind of stuff that he does. Like, he just does. He doesn't say he's going to do all these things for me. He just does what he wants, and he does it for me in a giving, caring way. So he's totally a keeper. And if and when he leaves me or it ends, whatever, I'm done. No more. Let me see if I can catch up on this. Let's see, Courtney B. Where did we go? Okay, do you see yourself moving in with him or with you next step? I don't know. There's never any talk about it. Like, we don't really talk about that. The only future thing we talk about is like hitting the road together when we retire, which for him is like 7 years or something from now. So we talk about our future, but we don't talk about moving in together. He's mentioned it, like if my job, like if I don't make enough money and can't pay my bills, then he's like, you can live with me and then rent your house out. But I don't want to live with him out of circumstance. If we got married, we would live together, but I don't know how that would pan out. But he's kind of slow moving, and he hasn't even come close to making it like he's going to propose. So I don't really see that. Not anytime soon. But I think if he asked, I would probably say yes. I'm sorry I don't know how to pronounce your name. But hi, thank you for joining. And Tippy, what does my daughter think of him? I have two daughters, and they both think the world of him. So my youngest met me and him in the UK, and we went and had tea time, and we just traveled together, and she was completely comfortable with it. Just the fact that my youngest gives me her blessing with him, then that means a lot. And then my oldest, she's got kind of whatever, do whatever, but she's very comfortable around him as well. And it's just, yeah, I think he's part of the family, really, at this point. I'm part of his family. Like, I went to his kids' weddings recently, and I met all his family. And they like me, So that's a good thing, right? But I'm sure they've liked his other prior relationship too. Not in mine. My kids are picky, my youngest especially. Hey, Holy Soldier. Thanks for jumping in. Thank you for your encouraging words. I appreciate that. And Hillary, what are y'all doing for Thanksgiving? Well, my youngest is in Dallas, and her cat had an ear infection, and they went to go clean it out and ruptured his eardrum. So her cat's been kind of through a lot lately. So she can't travel with him, or she doesn't want to travel because he literally will fall over. Like, he'll take a step or two and then fall over. So he and I went up there to Dallas this weekend and celebrated Thanksgiving there. And then my oldest is in Colorado, so she kind of had to pick which holiday she's coming down for. So she's coming down for Christmas. So if I weren't in a relationship, it would be me, Chloe, and Allie, which is the new cat. And but my boyfriend has invited me to spend the holidays with him and his family. So tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm gonna go over there, and we're gonna prepare the pies and stuff, and then Thursday we're gonna do the turkey and eat. Well, they're gonna do the turkey. I'm just gonna eat. Yeah. So what is everybody else doing for Thanksgiving? I hope y'all have big plans. Like, it is my favorite holiday because we can spend time together as a family. We can eat. There's no pressure of gifts. There is no do it. There is no time. Everybody usually has time off of work at least for that day. So it's great. Christmas is great too, but there's that pressure to everybody wants a gift, or that's what it seems like it's more about for some people. Even if it's not about gifts for them, it's kind of like you just feel like you need to give them a gift, so you gotta make sure everybody has one, right? And I haven't started. Have y'all started Christmas shopping yet? I've gotten a couple things for my girls, but that's it. That was a big bite. Hey guys, would you hit the like button if you like this so far? Courtney, now that your kids are grown, Is there ever any reason to contact your ex, or do y'all have zero communication? We're going to Atlanta, see family, and not worrying about the virus. Yeah, I went to Colorado. I didn't worry about the virus. I just wore my mask because I was supposed to, right? Um, it's a weird thing in my ex. Like, there was this, for whatever reason, he got her on the nose. He was kind of a pain in the butt and really just rude and mean to me, and I didn't understand why. And we talked, we kind of like back and forth on text, and like when I got a divorce, he thought like there was a order that was put in that said that he needed to allow me access to the home up until a certain date, which would give me time to find a house. Well, years later, he's like, well, you were kicking me and my dad off of our property. And I was like, you got it all wrong. All it said was let me live there until a certain point. So anyway, something switched in him in the last 6 months or so, because when I go pick up my daughter, he's just like, hey, how's it going? Oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Like, he's very engaging, which before he wouldn't even look at me. So no, we don't communicate much. Almost never. But sometimes we do interact, because when my daughter comes down, she's still very strict on custody. Like, she's like, half the time with dad, half the time with mom. 2 days with him, then you get 2 days, So there are times that I'll go pick her up so she doesn't have to drive or whatever. I mean, she's 24. I don't even know now, but she's capable. But yeah, he gave me bookshelves to help so I can put my inventory on. He's going to donate it to charity anyway, so. But yeah, it's a lot better right now. Holy soldier. Well, I'm in a nursing home for rehab, so whatever they cook, because of COVID, probably won't see my family. Aw, I'm sorry about that. I will definitely say a prayer for you. I hope everything will turn out good for you. And it's kind of weird, I guess, like in a nursing home, I can understand why they would reduce the amount of people. My sister's boyfriend has got a heart condition. He's got an LVAD, and he's been in the hospital, and they let her go in there. It's like one guest only, but they still let her in there. But yeah, it's a scary situation. So hopefully they feed you good, but also hopefully you can FaceTime or something with your family. That's what I did on Mom's Day when my daughter, my oldest, was in Colorado and she couldn't come down. We had our little tea time we did together. My boyfriend was there, my youngest daughter, and then we just had her on FaceTime. So we like took a selfie with her on the phone. It was kind of funny. So if you can do that, that'd be awesome. But I'm off on vacation this week. And I don't know why today I was like, you know what? This is a good time because I'm going to be busy the rest of the week to do this. So I'm glad I can do it. I'm glad you guys could join me. Kind of last minute, huh? What are your thoughts about the election and Biden? Oh man, someone once said if you want people to watch your videos, you can't get political, or you can't have an opinion. But just to be honest with you guys, I don't really. I mean, I voted for Trump, right? But even though, like, when past presidents have won and I wasn't happy about it, I was just like, well, that sucks, like, because that's not what I wanted. I think anything we want in life and don't get it, it sucks. But it's kind of one of those things that, like, he's the president, and that's some people weren't that way when Trump is president. That, well, he's our president. They're like, he's not my president, but Biden will be our president regardless. And so, you got to pray for him and support him and hope that it becomes a good America, I guess that's my thoughts on it. But speaking about that, what do y'all think? Some people say that he's kind of a thing that, like, they want Kamala. Is that how I don't know how to say her name. to actually be the president. So he's going to be like a pawn, but that would be interesting to see if anything happened. I hope not. Unless he resigned or something, I don't know. But lots of people happy, lots of people upset. But it is what it is. We'll get through it, hopefully. But I don't know. I think Trump got a lot of stuff done, but I didn't like all his tweets. I'm like, quit entertaining people and just do your job and be quiet. That cat, y'all. I rent my room on Airbnb and she howls like a cat in heat would, you know? That deep howl, you know? And it echoes all over my house. So I'm up all night trying to make her be quiet. But she's not in heat. She's not in heat. So what else is going on? I'm thinking about opening a webpage for Shopify to put the stuff that I'm selling on there. I think that's going to be the next step of what I'm doing. Because I'm still selling hard goods that you buy and sell for like used stuff that people want. Shockingly, people want used stuff that people buy, but I'm also buying some stuff wholesale and selling them like jewelry right now. So I think I'm going to ramp that up and start a page. And I can link it to Facebook, Marketplace or whatever. And then Instagram. But I need to come up with a name. It's like a boutique, but I'm not going to call it boutique. So I want it to be a short name. And something that people will remember. Don't make me spray my laptop. Sorry, y'all. Oh, they don't season food at the hospital. Yeah, I know. I mean, I guess I get that. Some people have issues. And, man, the worst food in my life that I had was in Ireland hospital. Horrible. Like, oh, I don't even want to talk about it. It was so bad. So bad. I mean, what do they call that porridge? Their oatmeal was like, it had milk in it, which is typical, but it was really runny, like real runny and zero flavor. And they mashed peas and carrots, like separately. And they're cold. No, it was not good. Courtney, will you ever consider doing another OG mukbang on the daybed in your guest room? Hey, don't. It doesn't have to be the last question. Ask away. That's what I'm here for. I'm happy to engage. No, I will not do that because I have sold the daybed, and I decided I wanted that room to be a beautiful room for my daughter. So, like when she visits, so I cleared it out completely, and I realized that a full-size bed would fit in there just right because I had the daybed against the wall, and I put the full-size bed that way. I'm like, holy cow, there's like room. So then I did she helped me decorate it, but I painted the room. I should give y'all a tour one day, but if you go to my other channel, on my channel, it's like I did a room makeover there. Excuse me. And I painted it in agave color, which is kind of a bold greenish blue. And then painted the trim and doors white. And then we put the bed, and I did simple black slim frame. And I've got like a gray chair with a peach kind of ottoman. Anyway, it's like a little reading nook. And then I thought, you know what the heck? This is so pretty. And when I came back from the UK, I was like, I do Airbnb. Why can't I do Airbnb as a host? So I tried it, and I rent my room out. So when my daughter, I just tell her, if you're going to come, you need to let me know in advance, and I'll book the room for you. It's crazy, but true. So I can't do it there. No day bed, no boxes around me, no whatever. Sorry. So strange fork are you? Oh, so long and why only one connector? Wait, what? What does that mean? So strange fork are you using? First of all, I'm not using a fork. I'm using chopsticks because I'm eating Singapore noodles, which I'm kind of down to rice now. So long and with only one connector. That I don't understand. I'm sorry. I wish I did. If anybody has insight or you want to elaborate, that'd be awesome. Oh, it was a joke. Okay. Were you in the hospital when you broke your ankle? Yes. I was actually in Ireland when I broke my ankle. I broke it on my right ankle on both sides, like two places on the inside, one on the outside. So it was just kind of like loose. Anyway. So I had to have surgery. So when I went to Ireland the day after I broke it, they set it and kept me overnight. And then I flew home a couple of days later, and then a week after that had surgery to get the plates and screws put in it. So yeah, I was in a hospital. And they gave me those crutches that, you just kind of put on your arms and they come up to just like a cuff, not under your arm. I was so scared of using those because I had no idea what to do or how to do them. So anyway, I survived. It was a major trying time for me, but I made it and I'm glad I did. I'm so glad. This is getting hard now. If I can eat all this rice with these, that would be epic. So anyway, I'm trying to figure out how to do my budget. Because it's easy when you have an income and you know what the income's going to be, but it's hard for me to wrap my head around it when I don't know how much I'm going to get paid. I don't know how much I'm going to spend. It's scary. Hillary, it was not a pain to deal with at all. It was supposed to be like 100 euros. And then the next day they wanted like 1,200 euros to get me out of the hospital. I'm like, why the difference? And they said, because you stayed overnight. I'm like, well, wish I would have known that. But I paid it. And then when I got home to the U.S., I just asked about that, and I submitted a claim. They reimbursed the full amount. Full amount. Yeah, it's going to be a whole different ballgame when I'm self-employed. So no, fortunately, it was not a pain at all, other than my ankle. My ankle actually didn't hurt either. So, hey, Miss Lisa, how are you? Thank you for stopping in and saying hello. Hello. That loud cat was just howling. I don't know if you heard her. This isn't really like a Q&A, but we're chatting back and forth sort of. So if you want to say anything or have any questions, I'm here. Is everybody done eating? How long have we been on here? 28 minutes. Holy camoli. If I had a bowl, I could shovel the rice in like they do in Asia. That's really how you're supposed to do it, I think. You hear that? That's considered mild. I've been talking too much. Well, do you guys like the live, or do you like the recorded? Well, this will be up as a recording later. So even if I do a live and you can't make it, it shows up later as a recorded video for you to watch, and you can still comment like normal. So I can't promise a regular schedule upload because things are kind of crazy now. But whenever, I can do some random here and there. And whenever I do get the other job gone, I'll have more flexibility. For sure. I am not cooking for Thanksgiving. I am eating what others cook. My boyfriend's family is cooking, and I'll be there helping. But I'm not. My kids are out of town. So otherwise it's just me. Just me. Shannon, I love it all because I love you, girl. Thank you, thank you. Love you back. We're going to get back to writing soon. You would have had an earful this last, I don't know when the last time we wrote was, but it's been just a lot going on. Emotions, trying to be strong, and being strong. The truth is, I am looking forward to starting my new career and being a self-employed person, but I'm scared at the same time. But I heard I can collect unemployment because they are laying me off, so I will do that. So I know that I can get settled in. Yep. God did bring me through that one, girl. And like, I'm so paranoid now because I broke my ankle when I was kind of like on a slope that was slightly wet. So anytime I'm anywhere near that, I'm like so careful. My boyfriend, he's like, he knows like when we're doing certain step downs or slopes, he's like, he'll stop and he'll hold his hand out for me to hold his hand. I love that about him. Well, that's one of many things I love about him. So he's also not fake. He works for the pipeline or on the pipeline, so he's a man's man for sure. But he's got a heart. He's a good dad. Everything. Oh yeah. Water and MSG go great together. What is MSG? It's monosodium glutamate. Something like that, but I know it's supposed to be bad for you. People talk about it all the time. Or used to anyway. But it tastes good, I think. But after I eat this stuff, I can tell I swell up. And I'm super thirsty, like I can't get enough to drink. And normally I drink 2 cups of coffee a day. No water, all that. So I don't know about MSG, but if this is what makes it taste good, then okay. But yeah, the low carbing, man, I felt like everything I ate, I was hungry. Even though normally when I'm on low carb, I can eat and not feel hungry. But I was like, I'd eat and it was like this, I was on the verge of like my stomach growling, but I couldn't possibly have been hungry. So I don't know. I got to get through that part of it. Oh man, I hate surgeries. I in my whole life never broke anything, never had any surgery, and then that happened, But I also developed plantar fasciitis after that. So like one day, just like while I'm recovering from the broken ankle, my non-broken foot just was like pins and needles every time I walked. It was miserable, like in tears, miserable. I mean, some of you have been there, not for that maybe, but for something else. And I thought for the life of me, I would never, ever recover. And it took almost a year, but it did. I'm actually wearing flip-flops today, which normally I couldn't. I'd have to wear special orthotic shoes. and not be able to stand for long. So, yeah, I have like shoulder issue. I'm 50, y'all. I turned 50 in April. So, it's all downhill from here. Cheers. Dilly dilly. Hey, you guys remember that mukbang I did that I was drunk? I don't know. It was called a drunk mukbang and I drank. And I did. My sister's boyfriend was like, did she drink all that Fireball? Because like the bottle was like a full bottle and it was like this much when I was done. But I didn't feel real drunk. Kind of weird because I don't drink much. But yeah, I had to. My boyfriend's like, I've got a fire going. Come on over. I was like, oh man, that sounds great. So I went over. Well, he also said he had Michelob Ultra. So, you know, I went over there. And I literally drank maybe 3 of those. And they're like this little skinny cans, I guess. But then I drank a Busch and then some other Bud Light Lime or something. And I'm like, I'm going in to go to the bathroom. And I just laid on his bed and I passed out. I don't drink normally, so you know how it is. Aw, thank you. I don't look 50, huh? I feel much older than 50, but thank you. I appreciate it. I try to moisturize. My mom, she just turned 80, and she has some wrinkles, but she does not look 80 at all. I see more people came on and went off, so I appreciate you guys still being here, coming on. I hate him too. I've had enough to be their poster man. Oh, man. Sorry about that. God, I just can't imagine. I have a really weak stomach and I think low tolerance for pain. When I saw my stitches, about passed out. Passed out. And that tech was like, get on your little scooter and roll on over here. We have to take an x-ray. And I'm like, are you, what? What? I'm about to pass out right here. What are you talking about? So, am I talking too long? I'm just trying to get through this rice, y'all. Look, I'm trying to scoop it like this. See that? Oh, not bad. Is it rude to shovel it in my mouth? Probably. That's a pookie way. So no more international travel for me. Like I said a second ago, I briefly mentioned I'm definitely doing a little bit of budgeting and trying to wrap my head around that. Okay. I don't know why this one told me to hold for review. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. So yeah, I'm a big finance person and this is just freaking me out. Like, how the heck am I gonna make this happen? I know I can do it. I don't think I need a lot. Y'all, my mortgage is almost paid off. Almost paid off. And there'll be 0 debt. But still, just because I have that rental house, I have 2 houses. So the property taxes and insurance on both of them alone are about $1,000 a month. So that's not it's $1,000 a month, y'all. It's gonna be really hard if my renter stops paying rent. But I will kick him out quick. If I have to sell that place, I will. Indoor quite a bit. Did you say something wrong in that? I don't deal with pain. Y'all, if you could see Chloe now, you probably could if I move the camera, but she is laying on her back. I'm gonna move the camera so you can see her. I love this about her. Wait, can you see? Wait, there she is. That cute or what? She's looking at the camera like, what the hell are you doing? I love that cat. That I could have nobody and have her, and I would be just fine in this world. I haven't thought about selling the rental property because I bought it from, like, the guy that lives in it now. I know him and I've known him. He's rented it for like 11 years from the owner, and he told me that she was wanting to sell it. So I did reach out to her, and she's like, I'll sell it to you for $99,000. So I'm like, perfect. That's a minimum of $150,000 house at the time. So then I worked out a deal with him. It's a lease option to buy. So he is actually in a contract to buy it on a 30-year note. So I can't sell it because of that contract. But he's got a minimum amount he pays. He doesn't pay a lot, but he'll be paying on it for 30 years or 28 now. So if he defaults on it, that's still my house. So it's security, but if he doesn't pay, then he goes and I can re-rent it for a lot more. She is cute, isn't she? She's moved. She doesn't stay like that for long. But did y'all see the look in her eyes? She's like, what are you looking at? I'm like, that fat belly is so cute. Wouldn't it be nice if us humans could have fat bellies and be cute? I'm holding this up so y'all can see what's going on up in here. So I'm almost at the end. I'm not trying to rush it, but so I definitely want to do one of these again. And I may or may not be able to do live. How did you guys get the notification? Did something pop up? Or did you see it? Because I didn't see it until I got real close to the live going on. So I was able to do a post, like a community post, but I don't know if anyone ever sees that. And maybe I can get to where I could do it like a live once a week or something. And any other record. But I can't promise a schedule right now. I'm like all over the place. All over the place. I work too hard. But whatever I do, it's not going to be yummy. I'm going to be low carby. So it's going to be like meat and vegetables kind of thing. More than likely. So is your Christmas up? Oh, my Christmas tree? No. In the last few years, ever since I broke my ankle, it's been like a 2-foot tree. And Chloe takes all the ornaments off. And I can't imagine with this new cat what's going to happen. So, no, it's not up. And I'm a firm believer of not putting it up until Thanksgiving is over. I just don't want to rush my favorite holiday through, you know. You just happen to see it, huh? Shannon, you got to pop up. I bet you got your notifications turned on, huh? Because if you subscribe, I think if you click that bell, it'll let you know every time I post something. Maybe that was it. I hope you guys are doing well. And I hope you all have a good Thanksgiving, because who doesn't like to get together for family? And Holy Soldier, I don't know your name, but I will be praying for you, and you should definitely FaceTime your family. And if you don't know what that is, I mean, if you're on here, you know what you're doing. But somebody can help you. If you don't have like an iPhone, you could use Facebook Messenger to do the video chat. Easy peasy. It's been a good way to communicate with people when you can't physically be there. Wait, hold on. I gotta put that one on there. Do you and your boyfriend want any kids together? No. I'm 50. Did you hear me? How many kids can I make? It's all broke. I'm pretty sure it's broke. Like, real broke. I haven't fixed anything. I haven't been spayed yet, but it's broke. So, no. He's got 4 kids. I have 2. And we're at that point, we're just like ready. We're enjoying our adulthood together. We enjoy our kids being a part of our life, but no. That's, I don't know how many ways I'm gonna say that, no. But no. No. 2 hours before, gotta pop up. Aw, Shane's gonna pray for you too. Thank you. That's awesome. We all could use a prayer, right? That was not my last piece of rice, but I'm starting to build a callus on my hand, trying to hold on that rice. I was trying not to shovel it in my mouth by putting the plate up to my mouth or whatever. James, but I go by Jamie. I don't know why I thought you were a female. I'm sorry. I just thought, I guess a lot of viewers are female, not all of them, but well, that's cool. I think you may be the only male in the group. Put a 1 in the chat if you're a male. No discrimination, though. That's pretty awesome. That's awesome. Heather says, hey, Bookie. Hey, Heather. Thanks for joining. I'm kind of at the end now. I have pieces. Oh, wait. I have a fortune cookie. It's better to not tell me to get another fortune. ASMR. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Lord, let this be good. How about another fortune? No. Okay. Fear is the dark room where negatives are developed. You know, fear is the dark room where negatives are developed. So true. Nothing good comes out of the darkness, only light. That was good and fresh. Pookie, could you shout out my 7-year-old daughter, Sadie, before you leave? Sadie, hi. Thank you so much for being a good daughter for your mom. And I hope you have a fabulous Thanksgiving. And make your mom something special. Like a pie. Or give her a big old hug. Something. Because she works hard for you. My cat is going to try to drink my water. No, look. I got water for you. Back up. Back. Back up. I can't keep her off the table. I try. Okay. If you haven't pressed like, please do that. If you want to. And then I'm going to do this again because I really, really, really enjoyed this. And then I'm not sure how I tell you guys that I'm going to do it. Maybe one day I'll get it together and kind of set up a schedule. But otherwise I'll do it like I did today. That was good. This is like the last supper. Oh wait, I have Thanksgiving. And then I'll go back to low carb. So no fancy, no big old pizzas, no big old Singapore noodles. Oh man, I got a splinter in my hand from this. Stupid. I got it. I'm good. I'm good. No hospital bill here. Okay. It's been a pleasure, says Holy Soldier. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Tell me all about it. If you feel like it, you can come back to the comments on this video and let me know how you did and how much you ate and all that good stuff. But definitely be thankful for the family that you got and the prayers. Go out to everybody who is struggling. And James, I hope you recover really soon. And you know, there's a lot of friends and family that we can't be with because of this whole nonsense going on, but hopefully it'll end soon. She can't. She's smiling. Thank you. Miss you. Love you. Happy Thanksgiving. Beautiful. We love you. Aw. Thank you, everybody. You're awesome. Okay. I'm going to let y'all go and so y'all can enjoy your evening. Thanks a lot. Happy Thanksgiving. And I'll see you again. I'll try to do another video next week. Okay. Bye, y'all. Should I do my bye? Bye.